Tyrande versus Malfurion.
My beloved token.
My dear Malfurion.
Kind of a weak curve. If I can pick up a Reckless Experimenter, this hand is really powerful. I'm not going to bother coining out an egg because I don't have an activator for it. I might play one next turn and then cube it on turn 5. There's an Experimenter. I think next turn is Coin Experimenter, double egg. And then maybe I follow that up with Carnivorous Cube on one of the Devil Swords or something. Oh, I guess my next turn, if the Experimenter survives, can even be Whelp plus Cube. That's really powerful. It's not that likely this dies here. It would have to be like Naturalize, obviously just deals with it. Could also be like second Branching Paths plus a Spellstone, but that's really inefficient. So I think we're mostly just looking at Naturalize. Okay, or he's just Quest or Token Druid. So what if he has double Savage Roar this turn? That would be 30 damage. So I guess I do have to kill at least some of this. Right, double Savage Roar, these would each be 5. That would be 32 even. So if I just kill this, he has 29. I actually have to kill 2 of these. No, that's not how math works. It's 34. If I kill one, it's 29. So I have to kill 2. And I guess if I'm killing 2, I'll just kill 3. I don't get to push a very significant amount of face damage. Just survive the turn, and then I can drop Amara next turn, hopefully. Or I can at least have access to her. I guess she'll be hard to actually play just because board space. Looks like a Spreading Plague, probably. So I can actually play Amara here. I don't think trying to get down to like 10 and then actually healing with Amara is very smart in this matchup. Because if you're getting down that low, you're risking just dying to Savage Roar. So I think I probably will just go ahead and play her here. Don't underestimate the fact that she's an 8/8 taunt. I think I'm actually in a very good position here. Reckless Experimenter's a hell of a card. I do play 2 Blood Knights.
The frozen winds guide me.
Okay, that is pretty bad, actually. So let's see. These 3 7s died to my 2 big boys. This can go in here. Pop a shield kill, pop a shield kill. Does that make sense? Did I use too many attacks? No, that all makes sense. So where do I want to drop the Power Word shield? At a glance, it seems like saving my Devilsaur makes sense. Gonna have 4 power on the board. He can hero power and use these guys to kill Amara. Probably want to hero power Amara anyway. Maybe I just put all the stats on Amara so that if he goes Ultimate Infestation, he has to trade both of his guys into it. I think I like saving this guy. Whatever, I'll play this. Looks like a pretty impressive board. And even if he has like second plague here, they just get run over. Alright, so this ended up not really mattering where I put the Power Word Shield. I've got 7 times 3 is 21, 25. So I need 9 damage, which I don't really have. We play Giggling Inventor, that plays into Plague a bit. Just play another 4/6, I guess.
My beautiful creation.
Healing the 7/3 doesn't seem to make too much sense. Because then this guy just goes into it. Healing this at least protects it from his hero power. Could have played a 0 mana Coffin Crasher there, but it doesn't even pull anything out of my hand, so I don't think that was the play. Okay. Can run over these pretty quick, or pretty easily. And now I can play my Giggling Inventor without too much fear. He does still have kind of a lot of stuff on the board. And actually my Giggling Inventor only summons 1 Annoyatron. So what's the worst he could do here? Double Savage Roar and a Branching Paths? There's no way he has that with 11 cards left in his deck. But say he had that, it would give each of his dudes 6 power. So the trees would be 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 39, 43, I believe. Can play the Plated Beetle to go up to 43, but obviously I just die. What if I play a Giggling Inventor? The 1 Annoyatron will save me from that. Feels kind of bad to not get full value out of it though. I wish I had more time to think about that turn. So the consideration is, like, how favored am I if I don't die this turn? I think I am pretty favored since I've seen 2 Plagues and 1 Giggling Inventor already. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't need too much to get through to his face. Just one of these 7 power guys and then maybe just an Anduin hero power could do it. Obviously he has access to some armor. Swipe, sure. It's a pretty good swipe. Probably has to do some trading, right? Alright, so I definitely can't die this turn. What if I just play Cloning Gallery? I have a couple Obsidian statues, which are nice.
I wonder.
I've already gone through a lot of my powerful Deathrattles. I feel like it's basically just a 9 mana Whispering Woods. Could just play the Shadow Reaper Anduin here, try to start killing him. But he does still have an Ultimate Infestation and a Branching Paths for armor. And how long does it take me to kill him? Anduin, hero power him down to 7, he goes up to 8. So it probably takes me at least 2 more turns to kill him, and that's if he doesn't have the armor. Let's just go for the Cloning Gallery. Just helps me contest things nicely. Ended up with a 5-1 instead of a 1-1, doesn't really matter too much. The Cursed Disciple was pretty good. He probably does have to kill the Umbra, but I don't think he was... Like, I think he was usually playing board control this turn. Second swipe, sure. Serenite Chain Gang. I guess that makes sense with the Strong Shell Scavenger in the deck. I must admit, I am a little surprised, though. So he has 7 in play. He can buff his guys by 4, which is only 23. I'm not too worried about 23. Let's just play some guys here. This Coffin Crasher always pulls another 6/5. I have this Curious Glimmer Root in my hand, but it does hit garbage pretty often. Like a Whispering Woods would not be good for me. A Soul of the Forest may or may not. He's getting pretty deep in his deck, so maybe I don't have to worry too much about the second Ultimate Infestation. With that Branching Paths for armor. I don't know, maybe I'm just like happy if I force out a Branching Paths for armor. Maybe that was a reason to just play Shadow Reaper Anduin. What was that last turn or the turn before? I think I'm actually pretty unfavored from here. I just don't deal with this board. Swipe and Plague would both be good. Can't trade off my guys, right? So I only get 4 Plague tokens. That's probably fine. I do need to play it to not die. I think I like killing this guy. Gives him 1 less taunt for another scavenger. That's obnoxious. But he only gets 1 Annoyatron out of it. My Shadow Reaper Anduin does kill his Arcane Tyrant, but it also kills my Coffin Crasher. The Obsidian Statue is a good pickup. I can like trade this off, and then if I just hit the statue, that's fine. If I hit the Coffin Crasher, I can kill it with Shadow Reaper Anduin. Can only kill 3... I can kill 4 things here, I guess, if I play Anduin. Nice. That's really good.
The light has betrayed me.
Kill a Divine Shield. And I suppose I'd rather kill this. Do I want to break the Divine Shield? I think breaking it was okay. Still has 9 cards. Among those is a Nourish and an Ultimate Infestation, so he really is only working with like 7 cards here. One's an Arcane Tyrant that is kind of hard to play since those other 2 cards are hard to use. Soul of the Forest. Kill that 4/5, please. Damn, it was close. He does still have a Roar and a Branching Paths. That's definitely an issue, but my hero power is powerful here. Probably just want to hero power a couple times and drop the Giggling Inventor. Could even Power Word Shield here to keep my Glimmer Root alive. Keeping the Glimmer Root alive does make me miss out on a hero power in the future, potentially. But it lets this thing attack again, which is just pretty good. Kind of the same as a hero power. I think I can probably just run him out of stuff at this point. He has 6 cards left. UI, Nourish, Arcane Tyrant, Roar, Branching Paths. And then maybe like another Strong Shell Scavenger. Another Power of the Wild. Probably one of those 2. I think I can beat that set of cards. Seems like he doesn't have too many minions left that he can play. Yes, trade off all those wisps. Unless you have a Power of the Wild, then don't, because Power of the Wild makes my hero power really awkward. Okay, cool. So I can only hero power twice here. That's probably good enough. Seen both Giggling Inventors, so I don't mind just dropping a Blood Knight. But maybe I play the Cursed Disciple instead. Probably doesn't really matter too much.
Almost out of cards.
Nourish for mana to play the Tyrant. Sure. Can he hero power my 5/1? Probably not, right? Goes down to 7. Yeah. I felt pretty good through most of that game, but there were a couple sketchy points.
Randa versus Jaina.
You asked for it. You give me strength.
The last mage I played against at this rank was some random OTK garbage. I think I should probably assume it's a Mana Worm deck. Well, I do have a pretty good hand if I can survive until turn 5 without this getting explosive ruined. I guess these are just good to check for the runes before then. Should I just play this Power Word Shield? My turns suck. I don't know, I guess next turn I'm pretty likely to play an egg into his secret.
We have many secrets.
Let's go ahead and buff my 5/5 up to a 5/7. So I'm taking at least 8, probably a pretty good amount more than that this turn. But my comeback turn is going to be pretty powerful.
Science overwhelming.
So he should just be going face here. Wow. I definitely don't think trading there was correct.
My beautiful creations.
I think the spell damage guy is probably scarier than Mana Worm.
I wonder.
Someday I'll be just like you.
So I guess I'm trying to win by playing this and then cubing it. So I guess that means I just need to stay alive for 2 more turns. Where am I at on this? 3 out of 7? Not very close. If I play this, I probably take 2 damage. Well, not probably, it's more likely to be counterspell. Alright, I'll play it. Cool, it was counterspell. It's a pretty good turn 6 play. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I can play Amara here, can't I? I just cube this guy. I mean, I may as well just play this, right? No real reason not to. Maybe sometimes I get to hold my cube. That's a better thing to cube. Wait, is this gonna fill my board? It is, right? Did I fuck up? I mean, I'm probably fine. I don't need to play Amara this turn when I have this much armor. Yeah, I actually think this game is just super over at this point. So yeah, the cube dies, gives me more beetles, gives me 6 more armor. Suddenly I'm at 32 with Amara in hand. Wow, that guy had a really good curve too.